Alright, Fly Tours UK crew, strap in, because today we're going off the beaten path to two Lewisham spots that aren't afraid to show their true colours: Ferranti Park and Sue Godfrey Nature Reserve. Forget the sanitised tourist traps, this is where London's grit meets green. Let's dive right in. First up, Ferranti Park. This isn't just some random patch of grass, it's got history, and it's not afraid to wear it on its sleeve. Named after the Ferranti electrical works that once defined this part of town, this place was ground zero for innovation in the 19th century. Back then, Sebastian Ziani de Ferranti was flipping the script on how electricity powered the world. Today, the park stands as a quiet monument to that legacy, nestled in the middle of Lewisham's urban sprawl. Sure, it's now more about dog walkers and picnics, but take a closer look, and you'll still feel that industrial pulse running through the place. But let's not sugarcoat it, Ferranti Park has had its ups and downs. This isn't some overly polished Instagram-ready garden. It's a real slice of London life, where you'll find families kicking back, locals cutting through on their way to work, and yes, the occasional dodgy character. That's what makes it real. It's not trying to be anything it's not, and that's why it matters. Now, on to Sue Godfrey Nature Reserve. This spot is a bit of a rebel in its own right. Named after a local environmental activist who went toe-to-toe with developers in the 1980s, this reserve exists because Sue Godfrey said, "No way in hell," when they tried to turn every green space into another block of flats. It's wild, untamed, and proud of it. If you're expecting manicured lawns and perfectly trimmed hedges, this ain't it. What you get here is nature doing its thing, unbothered and unbroken. But here's the kicker. This place isn't just a haven for plants and wildlife, it's also got a bit of a shady side. Over the years, Sue Godfrey Nature Reserve has seen its share of after-dark activities. We're talking everything from late-night parties to some seriously questionable behaviour. Lewisham Council has had to step in more than a few times to keep the peace. It's all part of the rough-around-the-edges charm that makes this place what it is. You want sanitised nature? Look elsewhere. You want real London? You're in the right place. And let's not forget the community that keeps these places alive. The Friends of Ferranti Park and Sue Godfrey Nature Reserve aren't just about planting flowers and holding hands. They're a dedicated crew, fighting to keep these spaces open, safe, and true to their roots. Whether they're organising cleanups, campaigning for more funding, or just making sure the parks don't go under the bulldozer. These folks are the backbone of Lewisham's green spaces. So why should you care about Ferranti Park and Sue Godfrey Nature Reserve? Because they're more than just parks, they're pieces of London's soul. They're not perfect, they're not pristine, but they're real. And in a city that's constantly changing, that's something worth holding on to. Thanks for joining me on this raw and real look at two of Lewisham's hidden gems. If you're all about discovering the side of London most people overlook, smash that like button and hit subscribe. We've got plenty more where this came from. Until next time, keep it real and keep exploring.
Bye.